Hey fellow NPC, my name is Thomas and welcome to my channel, Are We NPC? Here we cover any and all AAA and indie games worth your time and hard-earned money. I'm pretty new to YouTube, so if you like this video, consider giving a like and subscribe. Thanks. Alright, we're back. I've been taking some time off to play a lot of games in beta. It's been a really busy week for that. Everybody's trying to get a little hype attached to their game and preparing for release later in the year. So I can't talk about any of that because of NDAs, but we can talk about some game trailers. Pretty coincidentally, I just bought Deep Rock Galactic. Absolutely an amazing game. We'll be covering it later in the week because I'm having so much fun. It's very player friendly. It's not monetized in an egregious way. There's no gear score. You just play the game, get better, have more fun, and it's great to see that. Deep Rock also has constant seasons and updates, which is amazing. The game is so large, it's kind of intimidating. But we'll talk more about that game specifically later. Today, I want to cover Dark Swarm. Dark Swarm is being made by an indie developer called Bitfire Games. This will be their first release, but the interesting part is they're working with Ghost Ship Publishing to make this game a reality. Ghost Ship Games are the developers of Deep Rock Galactic, and they've evolved to publish their own games now. This makes me incredibly excited for the games that they continue to publish, because Ghost Ship Games have demonstrated through Deep Rock Galactic that they are player friendly, they develop in an open way, and there's just not going to be any egregious monetizing that we see in our current games. Deep Rock Galactic is specifically so much fun because of this reason, and it makes you want to come back and play over and over and over again. So about 5 days ago, we got a trailer for Dark Swarm, something very small and concise, but conveys what this game is going to be. We should all be excited. My initial reaction to the game was, this is The Ascent meets Alien Fireteam, which I was a huge fan of both of those games. But Bitfire Games describes Dark Swarm as set in a dark sci-fi world. Dark Swarm will take you and your friends as a team of synthetically engineered elite mercenaries on a variety of dangerous missions into the darkest corners of space, crawling with a horrific alien infection, the Dark Swarm, and beyond to strange sprawling exoplanets swarming with hordes of alien filth to defend the outskirts of humanity from certain doom in an all-out war for survival. With class-based gameplay, you will use your team, guns, and cunning to complete the mission and make a daring escape with the loot and whatever needs to be rescued. Bitfire continues and says that there's going to be loads of blood and gore, there's going to be solo play alongside local and online co-op. Yes, local co-op is so underrated, and any game that continues to offer this in 2023 already gets my stamp of approval. It's something that players have been begging for, and glad to see that. Huge swarm of nasty aliens. There's going to be 4 distinct player classes with the option for more down the line. Cunning gameplay like stealth, hacking, and tactical play. There's going to be procedural map generation, which means you'll never play the same level twice. Procedural generation is such a great tool for these kind of roguelike games where you go in, you don't know what to expect, but that's part of the challenge. This is how Deep Rock Galactic does their missions. You pick a planet, that planet has a certain style and certain resources there, and every time you do the same type of mission, it's going to be a different procedurally generated cave that you go into. Bitfire goes on to say that there's going to be semi-destructible environments, and then guns, gadgets, progression, and things that go boom. That's what I like to hear. We have the developers' direct words on where they want to take this game and how they see it coming together, and they say, finally making this announcement is an enormous point in pride for us. We're practically beyond ecstatic at the office right now. This is the start of something great and an absolute lifelong dream come true. Being able to devote ourselves to full time towards making our dream game and getting to do so in a partnership with incredibly talented friends, how flipping awesome is that? These friends are none other than our old buddies at Ghost Ship Games / Ghost Ship Publishing, the developers of Deep Rock Galactic. It's been a long journey to get to this point, but working alongside Ghost Ship Games has been a goal for us almost since we started. We simply couldn't ask for better partners on the long road ahead. Next on the list is to grow our team with passionate, super incredible people, and to polish this rough gem of a prototype into the awesome game we know it can be. I don't think there's much more that you'd want to hear from a team that's in early development. Bitfire Games is only a 2-person group right now, so it's going to be some time before they can fully flesh out their own studio and have the correct people on the team to make this game great. With that said, there are still a lot of decision making to be made on how the game works, what systems to have, how those systems interact with each other, and so on. But so far the game looks challenging, dark, scary, fun, and quite impressive. There is no date for the game yet, but there absolutely will be playtesting and demos along the way. So I will be sure to follow and keep updating you guys on the Dark Swarm through development. Dark Swarm is now on the top tier of my most anticipated games, so keep following if you want to hear more. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Beautiful dream.